with a court order.
Right, I've only just turned up last night, right?
Yes, yeah.
And I'll be polite to you as you're polite to me.
I haven't got this, you're talking to you.
So, like, can I have a look at any of these court orders that you've served already?
I've left them all on site for people.
Common.
Is it because like that?
No court order, no proof, just a warrant that doesn't add up. This is the moment a private bailiff's entire operation started falling apart. Live, on camera, in front of the police. But this is just the beginning. What you're about to see is a full-blown standoff, a land dispute turned battlefield, police caught in the middle, refusing to pick a side, and a bailiff who can't answer a single straight question. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this officer said, "I'll be back."
Yes, there's counter allegations on both sides here.
Well, so once they're inside, we are allowed any lawful means.
Let me stop you there, sir. It's all on film, okay? Let me stop you there, sir. What was my instructions when they were all inside?
I don't know, I was a bit busy.
You came quite late, just to be fair.
I requested all security come this side of the gate. Wasn't that right?
That's true.
And if you speak to your colleagues there, they will confirm that.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you clarify something with me, right? If they're working in a private capacity today, they shouldn't be in there at all, should they?
Look, like I said, it's all civil, right?
It's a civil
that
matter.
side of the law is different to the other side of the law. Breach of the peace is different, okay? And I would
Not breach of peace, it's if they're acting in a private capacity today, which they obviously are.
We can't clarify who's right and who's wrong. At this moment in time, there is no said owner of that land, okay? Until such time we get ownership of that land, we've got no injured party as such,
No,
okay?
but the guys there are clearly in possession of the land.
Yeah.
That's obvious, surely.
Possession's 9/10 of law, I've heard.
Yeah. I mean, let me quote you on that. Let me quote you on that. If you have been on that said land for a period of 12 years or more...
That's an adverse possession.
No. Hang on a sec. 12 years or more, okay? Then you can go down the roads of 9/10 of the law is possession.
I'm not saying that really though, but I mean, in terms of like the situation at hand, it's obvious what's happened. There's a land dispute.
Yeah.
Guys have been paid to come in and take the land by force.
I can see from your perspective,
No,
and I can
I'm
see
just
from
seeing it from a neutral perspective.
Okay,
I'm neutral. I can see both sides.
So are we.
You know.
The video opens straight into chaos. Allegations flying from both sides before we even get our bearings. An officer is caught off guard, questioned about his own instructions, and admits he arrived late to the scene. But then comes the gut punch moment. He lays out exactly what's happening here. This isn't just a scuffle, it's a full-blown land dispute, and one side has allegedly been paid to seize the property by force. They tried yesterday. They failed. Now they're back, watching, waiting, looking for their next opening. The officer draws his line in the sand. He's neutral. He's here to stop a breach of the peace, and nothing more. Tension, locked and loaded.
So these guys are living here. These guys have been paid to come and take control of the land.
Yeah.
They failed. Yeah, in their plan
Right,
to take
go on.
control of this section of land or whatever, because they were escorted off yesterday, and now today they're in a situation where there's stuff stuck on the land, and they're saying they want to keep check on it so that they can get another opportunity to attack on the land.
Which is why I said only one person, isn't it? Because one person can't do the attack on the land.
That's right.
But
if
the
they
whole
actually-
situation, from what it's clear there's a land dispute which is civil, ongoing.
Yeah.
So why are these guys even here?
Right.
I mean, fair enough, they have a right, to naturally be there.
But
it's
they're
clearly
working.
aggravating.
It's private.
It's aggravating because you can see the situation that's developing.
From our perspective, you keep to that side, our chaps and the gentleman keeps this side.
I'm in the middle. I'm not on either
that's
side.
Right, I'm here to prevent the breach of the peace. Simple. And that's what we will continue doing.
So,
The
like,
headache here is everybody's got an axe to grind. Everybody wants the police to do something about it. If we do something about it in either direction, the other side will blame us for it. We don't want to get involved. All we want to do is stop you lot punching the lights out of each other, both sides, and that's what we're here for.
So, like, if they, hang on, right? So, if they actually do on this situation say, look, we're not going to allow them in here to look at their property or anything, what would be your procedure from them?
Well, it's already been agreed by
The
the colleague there.
headache from your point of view is that there's two public footpaths running through here. You've got no right to keep people off the public footpaths. So if they choose to walk up and down there willy-nilly,
they can do that.
They can do it. Now, what the ins and outs of whatever happened this morning, I don't know.
Now, the cracks start to show. The officer reveals a legal loophole neither side seems to fully grasp. Public footpaths run straight through the disputed land, meaning nobody has the right to block anyone from walking through. But the real fireworks begin when the confrontation turns personal. Accusations are hurled directly at the bailiff. How long has his client really waited to make this claim? The bailiff fires back, deflecting, dodging. And then the question that changes everything gets asked point blank. Is this man even a real court bailiff, or just someone getting paid privately to do the client's dirty work?
They're alleging that they've gone in on the public footpaths. You're alleging they haven't. I wasn't here. I don't know, and I haven't got a crystal ball. And quite frankly, at the moment, I don't want to know. All I want to do is stop the fighting each other.
Which would be the easier thing, wouldn't it? You know, like, you're going to get paid whether you're here or not. I don't know if you get extra for getting us out.
No, I'll be honest with you, I'm paid by the hour.
So what's the issue? You shouldn't even be in there, dude. Really?
Well, yeah, but our client's saying the same about you. It's just a two-way
That's right.
Whichever way you put your point.
That's fair
Your
enough.
client has waited, what, how many years before he's made a claim?
Yeah. Who is the client?
Yeah.
No, but he's making a claim and he's waited 2 years.
It's not having a belt.
I'm not having a bet. I'm just expressing myself.
No,
He's just rented. He's rented out by the
Yeah,
chap
no, I get
that's
it.
causing all.
And you're the bailiff, and you're...
there's two bailiffs on site. One is just...
Are you acting in the capacity of a court bailiff today, or are you being paid privately?
I'm a private bailiff.
So you're being paid privately by the
There's
client?
there's a few types of bailiffs. First of all, there's different types of bailiffs.
Why are you explaining? Why are you explaining?
Well,
we have to do a job and said, don't
Yeah.
That's
There's bailiffs that are employed by the county
Thank you
court.
for being civil on you.
And what happens is, if they go and serve somebody something and they turn around and tell them fuck off, they generally fuck off.
Yeah, yeah.
They want 15, 16 grand a year, you know what I mean, like the traffic warden's wage. Then you get the freelance bailiffs, which is me. The bulk of my work is generally gypsy evictions, you know, resale parks, industrial estates. It's not normally this sort of stuff in there.
The bailiff is cornered, and he starts talking, fast. He breaks down the different types of bailiffs that exist, distancing himself from the county court ones, admitting he operates under something murkier, common law. Then comes the detail that should stop everyone in their tracks. He only arrived on this land last night, not weeks ago, not with proper notice. Last night. The foundation of his authority is starting to look shakier by the second.
You know what I mean? But there is a bit in the law that does allow us to do what we are doing on the common law.
Yeah,
So-
but you're hired privately by the client, I understand,
Oh, of course, yeah.
So it's not a county court bailiff you're acting as
No,
today.
but I am a county court appointed bailiff.
Yeah, you might well be, but today you're hired privately. Not from the court, from the client. There is no court order, is
The
there?
thing is, though, is the football clubs also hire these gentlemen and pay your bill to manage football when they're inside a football ground. So it's only the similar sort of thing.
But there is no court order for this case, is there?
No, I've never said there's a court
so
order.
you're acting under common law.
And I've said that all
Right.
along initially from the moment we walked in on site, yeah? So obviously we walked in on site yesterday morning early, yeah, and served a common law order. Now, don't get that mixed up with a court order.
Right, I've only just turned up last night, right?
Yes, yeah.
And I'll be polite to you as you're polite
I
to me.
haven't got an issue talking to you.
So, like, can I have a look at any of these court orders that you've served already?
I've left them all on site for people.
Common.
Is it because
Not
like
court order.
They're not,
no.
you get, see, this is the thing. Like, everyone's getting mixed up with a warrant. I've got a warrant, but they're expecting that to be a warrant on the court. Yeah. A warrant is just a written instruction.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
And he's had
it's
the
not.
instruction from the person that wants
Says
to
that they own the land, yeah.
He hasn't had it from the court.
Where have I met you before?
I don't know.
I've met you though, haven't I?
So
Not Sunrise, was you?
Have you ever had that? Have you ever
Sunrise
had that
Festival
feeling?
down there, Chepstow? I always get arrested.
This is the moment the entire operation gets put on trial. There's no court order, is there? The bailiff is asked directly to produce documentation, and he can't. He claims he left them all on site. No warrant from a judge, no court order. Just a written instruction from the person who wants the land. The banter turns sharp, almost mocking. Talk of past arrests, refusing to give a name, refusing to sign anything. This is a man who has clearly done this dance before, and he knows exactly how to avoid leaving a paper trail.
There's not a lot they can do to me. Because A, I haven't got a name, so it makes it a lot of paperwork for them. B, if I was honest about my date of birth, I can't be, it's only told to me, and hearsay is not admissible as evidence. And C, I don't sign anything, so it gives them a headache.
Some things were damaged yesterday when people entered the land.
Yeah,
now, was that damage under common law?
Well, we come in under common law.
You came in under common law,
Yeah.
then damage was caused to people's property.
And to ours.
But
And to ours. So, you know, that bit.
But that should be dealt with through a court, not coming
It's
in.
never going to get dealt with through a court because it's 30 against 1, 30 against. This man ain't going to write 60 statements out. He's just going to say, fucking leave it. And that would be the most common sense approach.
So what would be the best solution for you guys?
Do you know what I want? And I'll be honest with you, yeah? Unfortunately, I want his bosses to make a fucking decision.
Yeah. And that's the stupid thing, you're used as a pawn.
Right,
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
He's in an awful situation.
Pardon the pun?
I'm not on your side, I'm not on his side. All I want is a quiet life and a cup of tea back in the station, but I ain't going to get it.
Right.
All right? So the next best thing I can get is to stop World War III breaking out here, because if World War III breaks out here, then I do have to do something about it. And with the best will in the world, and I'll tell you this truthfully now, the best thing for me is that I stand and watch things. I don't want to be putting pen to paper and going down long routes of court proceedings that are probably not going to get anywhere anyway. It's just a waste of everybody's time, effort, and it's a misery for everybody. It's a misery for me to have to allocate the officers out.
Now the officer drops his guard completely and gives the most honest, damning admission of the entire video. Property was damaged when people entered the land yesterday. Should that go through the courts? The officer says it bluntly. It never will. 30 against 1. No one's writing 60 witness statements. The system won't act. And then, the real gut punch. He confesses that the best thing he can do here is nothing. Just stand, watch, and wait for someone higher up the chain to make the call. This is the moment you realize nobody in power actually wants to solve this.
For them to actually have to do something. The best thing in the world here is that you both stand on each side of that fence and look at each other till somebody way up high makes a big decision about it.
But as from the bailiff point of view of being instructed by the landowner, yeah? Don't get in the landowner debate with me, but
Well, he ain't yet.
my bit of paper says he signed it as the landowner, so I have to relate to him as the landowner, yeah?
What's he signed then?
He has to sign a warrant, which is in written instructions to appoint the bailiff. So in other words, if he's
Did you hand a copy of that over?
Yes, yeah.
Who's got all this then?
Blonde-haired lady, quite
She's gone to
slim,
court.
doesn't wear a bra. Yeah, Gemma, that's correct.
Is that the one that's gone to court today?
I believe so, yeah. She was wearing a suit this morning.
Okay, yeah.
So where would be your stance on human rights? People's human rights, is that that comes into your remit
That's a different
as a police officer?
My remit. What am I
I'm just interested. I'm not having an attack.
Which bit of human rights?
Well, the right to live freely and to not be harassed and to have a place to live. All these rights that people are claiming through action. They're claiming their rights, and these guys seems though as they're breaching those rights through their common law instructions.
But that can be turned around the other way as well.
The headache here is, as I've said before,
Yeah, it's the ownership issue.
Is everything to from my point of view, are you the legitimate occupier? How far up the legal trail for him to legitimise his claim on the land has he gone? I don't know.
The paper trail gets picked apart, piece by piece. Who signed this so-called warrant? Who does the bailiff actually answer to? And just as the legal debate starts to feel dry, it explodes into something bigger. Human rights. The right to live freely. The right not to be harassed. The right to have a place to call home. Is this operation trampling on basic rights under the cover of common law? The officer refuses to take a side, but the question hangs heavy in the air, impossible to ignore.
I don't know what he's got in his pocket, and I don't know what he's got that is given this chap sufficient
But that's what I'm
for him
saying
to
is
issue
that
the instructions.
in the meantime-
I can't answer the question because I don't know. I haven't got the crystal ball, which is what I'm telling you in the first place. I can't answer those questions. Those questions at the moment are being addressed by senior officers, his lawyers, your lawyers, the world and his wife, everybody but me. We're too far, you and I are too far down the food chain at the moment to make those decisions.
Well, I think we're all equal.
I think so as well.
Yeah, your views. That's another view.
You got to.
No, there's obviously people making decisions, but on a fundamental level, we're all equal. We're all humans.
Oh yeah. But it's the people in power that are making the decisions. That's why.
People with money.
No, because the police aren't on brilliant money. They're not bad money, but you know.
What's the sergeant on about 24k a year?
Nah, they're not bad.
I wasn't referring to the police, I was more referring to the guy laying the
It's all in the public record, you can look it up online.
I had a DCI tell me they get paid £20 an hour just to watch my videos.
Well, I got paid £75 an hour sleeping in the car last night from 6 till 6.
£75 an hour. So they're desperate, really desperate.
Do you know what? And I'll be honest with you, yeah. And I don't want to get in debates on how he was because we just go around in circles. Mate!
Are you there?
I'll be back.
The standoff winds down, but not before one final gut check. Are we all really equal here? Or does money quietly call every shot? The conversation turns almost surreal. A DCI getting paid £20 an hour just to watch videos like this one. A bailiff getting £75 an hour, sleeping in his car overnight to secure the job. It's darkly funny, deeply telling, and sets up the perfect closing line, a promise, or maybe a warning. I'll be back. The dispute isn't over, it's only just getting started.